Ain't there something I can give you in exchange for everything you give to me? Read my mind, you make me feel just fine. When I think my peace of mind is out of reach. We've loved so strong and so unselfishly. And I'm telling you, and I made a vow, I'm giving you the best that I got, baby. Yes, I tell you now that I made a vow, I'm giving you the best that I got, honey. Hello, welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome to our new and returning viewers, and especially to our subscribers. A very, very, very special shout out. Welcome to this reading. The angel numbers for this reading are angel numbers 959 and 1010. Big on 959, as this is my second attempt at this reading. This reading is actually attached to a channeled message on April 26th, 2025. On this date, you may have found yourself either listening to this song, hearing this song. You could have been thinking about this song, or Anita Baker could be on your playlist. In my initial reading, the signs that were most prominent were Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Gemini. We're going to ride the wave, as I was not intending on doing a reading tonight. And the moment I decided to, as I sat down, it was 959. So something is really, really significant here about the closing out of cycles and the adversities with this 5 that are attached to closing out this cycle, adversity, and closing. So someone here could be feeling as though they're being required by the divine to go through a kind of reconciliation of their life. Now, on the date of, I did take some notes. So the messages that I received from the song message, Giving You the Best That I've Got by Anita Baker. There are messages of partnership, finding the one after having stumbled through love, being understood, feeling seen, being with someone with whom it's not a struggle. This reading could pertain to a couple that is already in union by contract, so marital contract, or just something that over time would be recognized as being a common law union. There could be also conversations with regards to rededicating of oneself to the partnership. One person here definitely finds the other person to be their balance. So I'm getting yin yang, balance. I'm getting Libra, scale. Okay. There's something here about conquering stormy seas together. There's something about this togetherness thing. Someone here wants to know what it feels like to be in a divine partnership. Because truly, balance really does exist in divine partnerships. Yeah. If you know, you know. Anybody else is just, faking it and hoping for a good outcome. We have individuals here who may feel as though they have a similar love language, which could be based on loving selfishly. So there could have been overgiving. And even though there could be 2 overgivers together, doesn't mean that there is the absence of taking advantage of. One party here could have also had a conversation about this union. However, their position was that irrespective of what others may think, they were so for the relationship. Now, invoking the highest outcome for my journey and your journey, it's amazing that you're here. I'm grateful for you. And so let's just take a moment to pause and contemplate your parents and their parents, and going back in time to those that are so gone that they are a faded memory. Now they are the wind that kiss your cheek. We call upon those energies that when they were us, they thought about what's going to happen in the future. And they looked at their kids and they thought, oh my God, if these little girls have kids, I hope to God that things are smooth. I don't want my kids not being in some weird situation, being taken advantage of by people, being set up against by the enemy, having no defense, I want my kids to be covered. And some of us, hallelujah, who come from a certain kind of lineage that had people who foresaw what was to come and knew how to go about shielding you and protecting you and cloaking you. People who sat in meditation and saw across generations, and they saw to the chosen and they saw your obstacles, and they closed certain aspects of you from the enemy. How many of you listening today in retrospect can say that, shit, there is a time when I know for sure I was in the lion's den. Innocent, doe-eyed, like a bumbling fool. But God had a purpose for you. So all them people, yeah? And the machinations of divine balance and divine algorithm, and how you don't even have to be worried about how your heart works, but it's working, right? Yeah. You ever give contemplation to the angelic energies that assist with messages traveling along your body? Some of y'all don't want to know. You want to sleep. You want the government to keep sending you a check every month. You do. You don't want to be bothered. You don't want to get into esoterics. You don't want to get to understand nothing. You don't want to be spiritual. Oh, you want a fast life. You want to be about that bag. You want to pop that Henny. Okay. There's more to life. So for the people that are on the time that I'm on, which I think for as many videos as I've posted, or for the people that have stuck with me, you get what I'm on. Let's pop into this reading and see what message we have in store. So those individuals that love us like hell and who have saved our asses from weird situations, we invoke those energies. 10 of Cups. Come on. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Out the gate. 10 of Cups. It's going to be one of those readings. Okay. 10. Oh my God. King of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, Jesus. The way how this knight popped out, though, I saw a king. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I'm feeling the energy of a masculine that may be feeling in hot pursuit. Somebody's feeling like full. Like they're drinking really, 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 really fresh water. What are y'all doing over there? What water? Is this coconut water, sir? Ma'am? What should this be an 18 plus reading? What kind of water is this? 10:22 on the timer. What kind of water is this that y'all are drinking? Someone here is fulfilled. Woo! Rainbow vibes. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Skittles, taste the rainbow kind of vibes. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God, I'm feeling myself. I'm in pursuit of something. There is a manifestation here of something in the physical. What is it? Someone wants to apologize, but it's in the reverse. They could be having difficulty doing this. With the Two of Swords in the reverse, they're not sure about something. They're not sure about the right time to call. It would be nice if I was using my lighting, right? But yeah, I could bring it close for you. There's something here that they're not clear about when it comes to the right time to call. Ooh, ooh, okay. What is this energy? Somebody wants to, this person, this person is feeling so fiery and in such an accelerated mood that if they were actually in the gym on a bike, they would probably try to ride the bike to you right now. Goodness, wow. Ooh, ooh, the Emperor. What? What? Come through. What? Do you see that? Oh my God. I love this. This is such a different energy. The Emperor. The Emperor. Listen, Daddy, listen. The Emperor wants to come in and have, he's like, listen, no. A contract. No. I know. But listen, I'm here for a contract, babe. I'm here for a contract. I want it in writing. If it's not in writing, there is no talk. There is no, babe, I want to drive over to you and say, I'm sorry. Pick up my call. Okay? Pick up my call. Leave a message. Wow. This Emperor wants to sign a contract. Ooh, very demanding energy. Oh, listen, whomever this feminine is, I swear to God, this masculine, you guys are in no contact. Yeah, something happened. If this person gets the green light from you and they come in, you see, once you give them the green light on the desk right there, I swear to God, I swear to God, I saw it on the desk, and you will have a child. 9 of Swords. Somebody want to lock you down. They want to lock you down. Whew. Oh my goodness. They want to court-martial you, baby. But someone is stuck in their head as well with the 9 of Swords. What's going on? Oh, the Fool in the reverse. You won't give them go. Something about go. Something about go. Go. Go train, maybe? Somebody could take the go train. Someone wants to go, but they're stuck because you're not picking up. You're not allowing this person to apologize. They want a new start with you. Oh, Lord have mercy, Vegas, Mr. Vegas, Mr. Vegas. Someone here could be planning on taking you on a trip to Vegas, babe. What? I'm hearing City Hall marriage. What in the world? But with Mr. Vegas and this Fool's energy, I'm hearing heads high, kill them with it, no. Just make a boy know you're not blow. Edzai, kill them with it no. Nobody ain't got paper show. Edzai, kill them with it no. No, Edzai, kill them with it no. Tell them Vegas says so. Me want your skinny teeth and make me sit. Yeah. If you know from your bond, so you never bleach. You wanna freak, one man you keep, and him never yet complain, say you're deep. Mix up your brow, you know answer to yo. When I one man a sample your chow chow. Mix up your eyebrow, make a boy know. Say him fi moving blow, whoa, whoa. Somebody could have cussed somebody out. Somebody could listen. Hell no. Hell no. Head high. Someone booked it out of here. Someone could have felt challenged that their boundaries were pushed and that they had to maintain their boundaries. But let's see. I mean, this is kind of a hot reading. Woo. Ojo. Something about Ojo. Ojo. I've heard it's a Canadian ad. Someone here could be gambling. Someone could be going to the casino, playing Ojo. Ojo. Someone's name could be Ojo or Kojo. Kojo. Play Ojo. Ooh. Wow. Fire meets gasoline. I can hardly breathe. You're still loving me. Fire meets gasoline. Fire meets gasoline. Something here about Sia. Come a little closer. Na 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 na. Someone here could be burning with desire. Something about a hall. Someone's name could be Desiree. Desiree? How the heck do you spell Desiree? I have no idea. We have social media, keeping tabs. Whew. In the reverse. So there could be reaching out. Someone could be trying to reach you on social media. You could have them blocked. They want to propose marriage. We have marriage, sacred union in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles. They want to manifest this with you. Woo-wee. Huh. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Okay, this energy, this Emperor energy is this Emperor energy is thinking of amping things up. That's what Sia is for. Yep. Fire meets gasoline. Gasoline, I'm burning alive. This Emperor is going to do something to push the issue. They want marriage. Why do they want marriage, Spirit? Ace of Wands, I'm sorry. Freedom, surrender in the reverse. Two of Swords. The divine could have been kicking somebody's ass in the last little while. This Ace of Wands, this is a divine offer of inspiration to pursue something. Freedom, surrender in the reverse. Two of Swords. They want to come in, but they're not sure. I think if there is no contact, it's making them doubt, especially if they've been receiving divine signs. So again, the angel numbers for this reading are 959, 1010. Strong on the 959 and 1022. Someone could want something now. Okay, buddy. Do you deserve it though? That's the question. Like, talk the truth, man. Talk the truth and shame the devil, friend. Sure. The most attitude, like, honestly, you see me do readings, and it's only certain readings that I do this kind of channeling. Doing the most. Demanding, but do you deserve it? So now that you feel that God's been putting a fire under your booty cheeks, now you want to surrender. Oh my God, my ass is on fire. Help me, help me. Come on. And now you have me out here doing the most too. Why? Why? Doing the most. Holy cows. Ooh-wee. And you're also changing the course of the reading. Oh, because you want to say that you're twin flame. Okay, Emperor. Because this was not the order that I did the reading in, and you know it. You want to surrender to a twin flame connection, but are you a twin? Twin, where have you been? Nobody loves me like you do. Nobody gonna love me quite like you. Can't even deny it. Every time I try it, one look in my eyes, you know I'm lying, lying. Body so, skin so tan, ain't never gonna love like this again. You were made for me. You were made for me. You were made for me, just for me. We have the moon in the reverse. We have Moony Long. Twin. Oh my God. The moon in the reverse. What was locked away in the subconscious is now coming to light. We have the Hermit in the reverse. Now, after having sought and gone within, having held enough of that sacred fluid to illuminate yourself that you could go within and see the truth of who and what you've really been, who you are, really. Allowing yourself to move from those moments into who you are now. We have the Hermit in the reverse. Now, this was sitting on the Hermit in the reverse. And Spirit is saying that we should leave this as a mystery card. I'm not sure why. So be it. Spirit is saying that this card is whatever working that this Emperor has been doing when they've been in Hermit mode. Okay, very well. We have Ghost disappearing in the reverse. 10 of Cups. I'm here to stay. You are my fulfillment. I want to set the table with you. I want to buy the meat that will be on this table. I want to meet the expectation, my fair Empress or Emperor, flip the roles as they resonate. But I want to meet your divine expectations. And I want to be there for dinner. I want to be there to mow the lawn. I want to be there to tuck the kids in at night. I want to be there so we can always be two shitheads together. And even when we have kids, we're going to run game on them and sneak it in the closet. I want to be the person that you come to when you have had a premonition and you feel that something is off, and you say, honey, before you go, let's set some time aside for prayer before you go. I want to cover you. Babe, I want your tenderness. I want everything that your tenderness has to offer. I want your softness. I want your fierceness. I want Eve. I want Lilith. I want it all. And I'm here to offer you all of me. This is 10 of Cups, a table set of 4-3, and the capacity to welcome more. These energies are given back to the community. These energies, even though this candle, is it illuminated, Spirit? Can we see? Is the candle lit? It is lit. The candles are lit. The one on the far end is more visible. This is a couple that is dedicated to the all of what they are and becoming more. They are in supplication to the divine, to their path together, to each other, to themselves. There is no confusion here. Nobody owns the other here. While we sift through the ego, we support each other, but there is no need for excessive, egoic, devilish behavior. We're past that, because you're not going to get 10 of Cups with devilish behavior. You're not going to get 10 of Cups lying. You're not going to get 10 of Cups not being dedicated. You're not going to get 10 of Cups being negligent and disrespectful. You're not going to get 10 of Cups by being sabotaging to others and self. You're not going to get 10 of Cups without hitting that ball out the park. You're not going to get 10 of Cups without having goals. You're not going to get 10 of Cups without having values. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Babe, I want to be that man that listens to his lady. That's what I'm saying to you. I want to be that man that listens to his lady. Okay. Because I understand that God is a womb carrying man. And we both, as separated expressions of that aspect, must find wholeness within ourselves. I'm not going nowhere. Yeah? Right. Read my mind, you make me feel just fine. When I think my peace of mind is out of reach. I want family security with you. I want vacations. I want to be with the kind of woman who will give two shits if when I wake up in the morning, if my face and my features are slightly twisted, she will say, honey, come here, sit up, assess your shoulder, assess the evenness of your gait. Can you stand? Can you talk to me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Open your mouth. Let me see your tongue. Is your tongue heavy? Listen, let me tell you something, you men that listen, y'all be wasting time, but you want to be hoes? You want to sling your dick everywhere. And you like this excessive, exaggerated overexcitement with these feminines that are like empty barrels. It's sad to watch. Believe me, it's sad. And then what's worse is that you're wrong and strong, and you align yourself to these people that are just, their actions are so basal and disappointing. It's so backwards. And you decide you want to flaunt this, and these are the same women that will pull you down peg by peg, stud by stud, nail by nail, till ain't nothing left but the dirt on which you stood. Shannon is a good example. It's always boggled my mind how even in the community of Egyptian people, the men, when you look at cultures, it's not to say that other men don't discuss their wives in a negative manner. Actually, there are chat rooms, regular web, dark web, of how some men really hold resentment for the women out of which they came. I wish you could hop a fucking train off this planet. We all wish you would just disappear, because there is no point for conversation. But for those who want the conversation, have a seat. Some men are very resentful of women. Some men don't value the appointment that is given to the feminine to sit behind the veil. No, you want women who you can run game on, who you can trip. And after you have squandered yourself, when you could have been focused, when you could have been that G in these streets on your game, you hot, your woman hot, your pitney hot, your puss a walk with them tail high. Everybody Chris. When you open your newspaper, it Chris like you just iron. You could have been living the life with somebody that with whom you could focus your energy and build. No, but you decided, man, I don't want to do no work, bro. I just want to smoke weed all day, and I just want to make sure that I'm on top of a woman every day, and I'm gonna just run through. And one thing I will tell you, to any feminine that is worth her salt, a man who has squandered himself, be it your father, her brother, her pastor, whomever, a man like that, you're not attractive to a divine feminine. You show up like a fool, not because we are being egoic, but because you squandered so much. You never paid attention in Bible school, friend. You understand? You lost the whole gist of pentacle usage and talent usage. Your parents never did Senegal Sunday school, or when they did Sunday school, you never did learn nothing. And so now, when you are old and rickety and your back now walk good no more, and the lamp aisle dry, and you spend all this time in negativity, the divine feminine has no interest in spending her energy healing you. It is not her job, and none of us are going to take that role. None of us are going to take that role. We're not interested in being your mothers. Nothing. No. It's about divine partnership. Your answer is to the divine. before it is to us and our ego. But we're not here to massage your ego. We're not here to what? Listen, you know what? Anyhow, certain conversations will not be had with the divine feminine, and it needs to be understood. Certain conversations you don't bring to the divine feminine. There are some men who they live on social media. They're lost. They don't know who they are. And in conversation, they bring you certain dynamics, and it tells you tell on yourself. You tell your immaturity. You tell where your mind is at, and the divine feminine will look at you and suss you out, and they will know. Okay, this one is a killer of fish, and every day they're gonna bring me a new fish because they don't know how to keep the fish alive. 5 of Swords in the reverse. I have no interest in causing conflict in our relationship. Family security is what I want. High Priestess. God's been kicking my ass. My ancestors been kicking my ass. I went against something. The High Priestess is here. Freedom, surrender. I have to give something up. And I please pick up the phone because I need to know what it is. This person is desperate. Page of Cups, twin flame connection. Is it you? Is it not you? Wait. Okay. No. You don't understand. Something is on this person's heel. What is going on? 7 of Swords. They were caught being a betrayer, and it's being revealed. How you was a snitch? How you could have made an offer, Page of Cups, with the intent of 7 of Swordsing someone, and now moon in the reverse is the sun. And now it's being revealed why you're so bound up and tied up wherever you are, can't move. Wedge in, Page of Wands. Why you're getting hell no. Kill them with a no. Head's eye. Kill them with a no. Because you're full of drama, friend. You're full of drama. You're full of drama. Drama is unattractive to the divine feminine. You understand? Okay. Divine feminine is not on that kind of time, friend. That kind of stuff is come now. Whether or not the divine feminine holds a pH anything, pH balance or PhD, the divine feminine is not interested in certain relationship dynamics. It's just throw up in my mouth a bit, it's not we're gonna look at you and then you're gonna hate us because we'll have no choice but to give you mad attitude. And before we do that, you know what happens? Exactly, crickets. We remove ourselves because we don't condone certain things, and we're not going to sit around and argue with you about what you think we deserve. I once had someone say to me, actually, in what they were trying to get me to buy as a partnership, but I knew this person was just here to sabotage my awakening journey. And this person was actually trying to destiny swap with me, backstab. But anyways, never mind. But this person actually said to me that they had a problem with the fact that I felt that I deserved a certain type of relationship. People be thinking like that, friend. Just some people don't say it. We have intimacy bonding in the reverse. There is a strong intent here to be intimate for this emperor. because they do use intimacy to bind people with this Five of Wands energy. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, High Priestess, family, friend. So 5-5. Here sits a portal. This is the beginning of the portal. The portal ends here. Five of Wands, Five of Swords. This is how they blind you. This is how they break hearts. Even though they're saying they don't want to do that anymore. They cause conflict. They cause conflict. They knowingly use family security, family dynamics. So, you know, the whole impregnate you and leave you stranded and alone. You know how they do. Compromise, making changes. Ace of Wands, I'm sorry. They want you to let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Compromise, making changes. I'm sorry. They can't say that though. They've gotten the bright idea that if they say sorry and they can come in and get some kind of family security, you know, plant a baby in you. But we're going to get clarifiers here. We're 41 minutes. How time flies. So fast. So fast. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Now, this Wheel of Fortune card is actually upright. It is a Wheel of Fortune in the reverse because it is a wrong turn. Turn back. High Priestess. Somebody knows where the fortune is. You know where the abundance resides now. You finally wake up. You realize that she's a blessing. She's a tablecloth. She is cookie on empire. You piss her off, she'll go take off the tablecloth with everything. Yeah, you're damn right. How you mean? Of course. You don't piss off the empress, emperor. The emperor, unless he is looking to have his empire dismantled, you don't ruffle the empress. She will take you out. Ain't nobody finna sleep or eat. What do you mean, sir? No. Samuel called the doctors. The emperor isn't feeling well tonight. Because you must be out your goddamn mind. What do you mean? The emperor doesn't bring crosses and drama to the empress. You mad? We have the Two of Wands. Page of Cups. This emperor understands that the only way now where they are at this crossroads, even though crossroads is now here yet, the only way through this portal is that they're trying to hitch a ride on a divine twin flame connection. Let's see. Snake, not what it looks like. Oh boy. Seven of Swords. The moon in the reverse, which is the sun. Nine of Swords in the upright. There's a lot of mental conspiring. This energy is not free. Nine of Swords in the upright, freedom, surrender in the reverse. They're not free. And this is why the divine is not granting them a sacred union. There is still deception here. Snake, not what it looks like. Seven of Swords, the moon in the reverse, Nine of Swords. The Magician in the reverse. This energy wants to, Page of Wands it towards you. So be very energetic in pursuing this situation. But with the Magician in the reverse, it's saying that they're actually lacking. some important elemental component. This is, oh, damn, what was that? The Judgment? Something here is off with this person's ability to be intimate. The divine is calling judgment on this intimacy bonding. What the heck is this? Pause, stick a pin, parking lot, parking lot. Continuing on. The magician in, whoa, wait, something, okay, got it, spirit. Something is off with their wand, possibly. The magician, page of wands, the judgment flew out. There is conflict here with this intimacy bonding dynamic. This card did fall here. So they're missing some important element of manifestation. The Hermit in the reverse, they haven't done enough inner work. The Fool in the reverse. There is a requirement here for inner work in order for them to successfully complete their own inner hermitage or soul journey, soul voyage. Kuan Yin. If this reading resonates with you, Kuan Yin. Kuan Shi Yin. Yes. Something here about the angel of grace and mercy, and also speaking more sweetly to yourself as well. You can actually use the power of speech to assist yourself if you are going through a spiritual awakening and you are having a lot of emotional turmoil. Being very intentional about speaking sweetly, seasoning your speech. You could use water, speaking into water, being by water, listening to running water, as I have currently, to help you purify your emotions. Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters, even though we're in the middle of this reading, as we're in the middle of this reading, I invoke the energies of Archangel Michael. Thank you for your protection. I ask that for any energies that are tied to this reading, including those that are struggling, who have been stuck in karmic paradigms, including those twin flame partners who have been attacking to their twin flames, those who have sought to hurt their twin flames, to destiny swap, to take the energies of their twin flames to give to other karmic doppelganger energies. We bring these individuals before you, and we ask for divine guidance and assistance as they go along their journey. This prayer is not being directed towards the ego. This prayer is being directed towards the highest, greatest good. This prayer is being uttered with the understanding that outside of your ego, when I look at you, 11:01 is the current time. When I look at you, I am looking at myself. I am looking at the one. I am looking at the divine. I am seeing God. And so, irrespective of how you've been, whether you've been a dick or a cunt, because a karmic ain't never easy, let me tell you. They're not nice. They're not nice. These energies, they're not nice. Forget the energies that have influenced any negative behaviors on this board, and we call into fruition The unveiling with the High Priestess in the reverse of your highest calling for their highest and greatest good. Help them to look beyond the ego to the lesson, and help these energies to be able to move beyond the mundane. Now we have the judgment being called here. Why is the judgment being called, Spirit? Ancestors want, they want me to be messy. I'm gonna be messy. Oh, because there's some tea over here, honey. There's some tea. What is going on with this judgment? Why the divine is choosing not to have this person come in and sleep with the person who they think they have their 10 of cups with? Concern in the reversed, the vomiting, Cupid in the reverse, snake, not what it looks like, deception. This person is coming into love bomb and they're trying to dress themselves up, honey, so you don't notice. I'm over here, but you can't see me. I'm smoking weed, but you can smell a thing. Oh my goodness, this energy is still deceptive. Okay, ancestors, using this other tarot deck, can you tell us some of the majors? So we have on the board, we have Aries. We have strong fire, magician in the reverse. Gemini, Virgo energy. We have Pisces with the High Priestess. The Hermit again, Virgo, strong Virgo. The Fool, strong Aries. The Emperor again, of course, Aries. Spirit, can you clarify, in addition to Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces energies for this reading, very strongly on Aries, Virgo energy? What are we clarifying? Who else is this reading in relation to? Theme and major arcana. Those who have experienced relationships where the other party was stingy, or they were possessive or overspent funds, or they were just so with their emotion or their time. Capricorn, possibly. Who else, Spirit, is this reading for? The Hermit in the reverse, strong Virgo energy, showing up, being isolated and withdrawn, being distanced and a bit lost in the sauce. So you could have been in a relationship with someone who was greedy, stingy. They want to spend no money on you, honey. Bye, sir. Fuck you mean? Is it? Are we together? Or are we not together? What do you mean? What do you mean when you listen? No, 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 no. What do you mean? Oh, oh, oh. What do you mean? Can you make up your mind? What do you mean? Now this person is withdrawn and isolated, feeling destroyed, lacking confidence, overwhelmed and wanting to give up with the 7 of Wands in the reverse. Third decan of Leo, not very strong Leo, but very strong Virgo, Aries energy. Who else, Spirit? In the challenge, Ace of Wands. It was going this way. Feeling delayed. Stuck in my head. Eight of Wands energy. Even though there is an offer here of the possibility of a new start, this person is left feeling stuck because they are protecting their ego. We have the Four of Wands. So you're stuck at home, trapped in your head. Isolated in your own house. And being greedy and stingy. And not doing the work. Not taking the journey. Being lost. Okay. Strong Aries energy with this fire. Ace of Wands. And Four of Wands energy. The World in the reverse. Seeking personal closure. Shortcuts. Do the work, Virgo. Do the work, Virgo. Do the work, Aries. Do the work. Do the work. Do the work. You will have no closure. You will have delays. You're not going to take no shortcut. What do you mean? Can we grow up? Can we grow up? Can we please grow up? Can we grow up? Is it okay if we grow up? Can you be bigger and a little bit better than you were yesterday, 10 years ago? Is that okay? Do the work. Knight of Pentacles. Please read. Hard work. You see that? Okay, thank you. Do the work. Do the work. Don't nobody want to hear you whining and griping and complaining about how, oh, why do they got... Stop being so stupid and lazy and pathetic. You do all of that, you know what you're doing? You're disrespecting yourself. Don't let these people be seeing you out here like this, acting a fool. You're going to do the work. Or you're going to sit back and you're going to watch people kick their dust in your teeth. And you won't be able to do shit about it. Do the work. Again, Eight of Wands in the reverse. You know the work needs to be done to close out the cycle, but you're lazy as a pig in summer heat. Lazy. Don't want to do the work. Then eat the dirt. Don't nobody want to hear you whining and complaining. You will see. I tell you, this is your last warning. You see the end of 2025? Y'all gonna watch and see all them people that used to be behind you, jeering you on and watching you be an ass and a fool. Them all left the whole on the next year, 2026. Watch and see. Do the work and stop being being a manipulative evil doer. Do the work. Do the work. Do the work. Nonsense. Again, the Magician energy in the reverse. Your Ace of Wands, freedom in the reverse. You're very interested in being free, but you're not interested in doing the work. Do the work. No one out here willingly, 11:11 on the bloody clock, wants to be in a relationship with a karmic idiot that is going to bring a lot of drama and disgrace into their household. No self-respecting person is going to say yes to that. And if you think that you bringing this garbage to somebody is okay, I wish somebody would just really give you a fierce slap across your face with your nonsense. Big people that 2025, you know, see everybody I take off. Huh? And yet here you are out here lazy, lazy, like a karmic Leo, with your legs open, basking in the sun in the height of the day. How you mean? You better go do some work. Untapped talent. You lazy and you want to sit on your ass. You will get diddly squat. You finna get shit. That's what you finna get. Someone's ancestors could be a little bit angry. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Page of Wands in the challenge. You're not motivated to do the right thing, my friend. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords over here. This is what you're motivated towards. To being a deceiver and a backstabber. I could just see the lines just wrapping around the building of all the people that are just waiting for you to backstab them. Oh my God. Even I myself, I've been waiting the longest while for just a snitching, slithery backstabber. Like, trust me, being good is so overrated, right? So overrated. Boring. Crickets. Nobody no want to deal with you because you're toxic. You're toxic as hell. In the reverse, because that's what you really are. Talk the truth and shame the devil. King of Swords in the upright. You have a hard time telling the truth. Oh man. You're insecure about telling the truth. You feel insecure about telling the truth. You feel insecure about telling the truth because you feel as though your truth doesn't carry weight. Someone made you feel as though your truth is unimportant. Either or both this Virgo, Aries, Pisces, Gemini energy. Someone here could have grown up in a household where your parent or caregiver dismissed you a lot. Mm-hmm. There is a lot of look at this. The world in the from the home, people. Somebody was stingy with you as a child. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hermit in the reverse. You were isolated as a child. Whomever your parent was, they talk shit to you. They reduced your confidence. They made you feel overwhelmed. They could have put you in situations, they could have beat on you, or they could have had their partners beat on you too. They could have made you feel like you were all alone, like you needed to protect yourself. And this caused you delays in your life. This is something Four of Wands in the reverse that happened in the home. And this has always stopped you from realizing your personal development. This has always stopped you from closing your cycles. Knight of Pentacles, it's forced you to keep on manifesting. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Delays, Magician in the reverse. This is what I rebuke this in the name of Jesus Christ. This is wrong. This is wrong. This ain't right. This is why you have such a hard time telling your truth. This was done to you from you were a child. And you are going to have to stand the fuck up for yourself and choose you. You're going to have to. You're going to have to. Even on this very night, I had a conversation with my own mom about her childhood. And I, being how I am, and people who have known me, I cut to the chase because, friend, When I show up to you, you think I'm showing up to you as, oh, it's just Delia. Don't be stupid. Because y'all know the things I be spitting. Truths to set you free, but some of y'all be lazy and be in your feelings, thinking that people, some of y'all can't see when people really want you to win. When people show up before you and it's really your ancestors and your guys, people that show up before you and it's really an angel showing up before you, trying to speak life into your life to move the wedge that has been blocking you in, you're going to have to choose yourself. You're going to have to choose yourself. You're going to have to heal. You're going to have to call back your energy. You may need to be in counseling. But you definitely are going to have to do something that you ain't never done for yourself before. People have broken you from the onslaught in the home. And this is why you lack direction and you can't even speak to the truth of what you want and who you are. And so you meet the ultimate love of your life and you fuck it up. Not being certain how much storage I have left on my phone, we'll move to close out this reading. I really hope something shifted for you in this reading. And if you are a karmic individual and you watch this reading and you feel ways about what I'm saying, I bid you all the best. And I would ask that you no longer watch my videos. Just stay away. Now, the Hermit in the reverse and what you should or have been struggling with working on. Movement, friend. There you go. The Chariot, movement. You're blocked. Movement. Movement. On a higher level, spirit, when it comes to the evolution and the highest good, for those energies that will resonate the highest with this reading, can we have 3 cards that will be a key to help them unlock the Chariot and get moving? Betrayal revealed. The situation will reveal to you the intention behind it. Whether it's you betraying yourself in some way or another person or situation, you are being asked to unmask the truth by removing any blinders that hinder the clarity that is needed. Don't be wrong and strong. Grow up. Allow yourself to grow up. You're an adult now, and you're gonna have to be kind of balls to the walls. Cookie on Empire. Watch that scene with Cookie when she tore that tablecloth off of that damn table. Watch that, because I feel like in a way you need to look at all the people who should have served you and coached you and loved you and protected and guided you and see how they failed you. Sit them in your mind at that table that is well spread and you tell them what they did. And then you push your chair away from the head of that table. And you take a sweeping glance at everyone. And you tilt your shoulder and your hip with your heel moving in a 60-degree angle, holding that tablecloth, and you get a step in. Do that for you. Take the leap, courage. You have to let go of something good to get something great. Taking the leap into the unknown can be scary, but you are being called to have faith in yourself and the universe. If you want to experience the next level of success, you cannot stay comfortable. Enjoy the journey. Final card in closing. If you like this reading, please leave a like or thumbs up or leave a comment. Heart opening. Listen. Opening your heart center and listening to your intuition will always lead you in the right direction. You now have the opportunity to let down the walls you created from past wounds. Let your light shine from your heart to experience what the universe has always wanted for you. Before anyone ever made you aware of what an insecurity felt like in your beautiful, sacred, and holy body, before anyone ever made you feel less than just you, before all of that, that is where the universe wants you to reside, that space. Before you ever felt that you had to defend yourself against anything, because like within, so without, you were always protected. A part of love is pain, and a part of you being the great you is that you had to hurt a little bit. And I'm sorry, I've had to hurt too. Many aspects of this reading even resonates with me. And it's not easy on anyone, but I guarantee you, between anything that looks like this and this betrayal reveal, taking the leap, heart opening, listening, what is on the other side of what you are is far greater than all of this added up together. If you've stuck out to the end of this reading, thank you. I am even more so confident and will boldly call in and give thanks for the energetic clearance that this reading has gifted to you. Thank you so much. And until next time, all my love. Bye for now.